Hello traders, welcome back to the Chart Whisperer, where we only trade when the market pays us to. In this video, I'll share my daily bias based off of the level counts as well as the key trading zones for the day. If you always want to know where the market is headed and want to catch high probability setups, smash the like button, subscribe, and join the free Telegram channel in the description. And we will begin with the Dow Jones. On the 1 hour, we have two levels of drop here. They consolidated, kind of pretty much actually did like I said yesterday. They touched that Mayo and drop price again. So we've completed our second level, looking for a third level of rise. So I'm looking to go short here. I don't like that the ADR is like right next to yesterday's high. So I'm not actually going to get involved in this trade. I might look at a continuation depending on how it sets up, but for the most part I expect them to drop. I just can't say for sure that I'll get anything, especially for a continuation, because it's not my favorite setup and yesterday's high is ruled out. Moving over to the Nasdaq, we have had two levels of drop, or one level of drop, sorry. Here price pulled back again yesterday, so I'm expecting them to actually complete the second level of drop, and I want to take a short from last month's high. As you can see, they're trading right there, so I'm just waiting for my two-leg formation there, and then I'll be happy to take a short from there. So yeah, I definitely want to take this down for one or two levels before we continue the long-term uptrend. Over to the pound. The pound for me has actually finally given a clear direction. I did say that they were, in the previous video, that they were chopping around here and I was waiting for them to make it clear. So they have dropped down price. For me, that is one level of drop, and I expect them to continue and give us two more levels of drop before I anticipate any reversals. However, they did shoot right past last week's high, so that's a bit of a doozy for me. Is it a high or low? Sorry. Last month's low. Last week's low. Yeah, not my favorite setup. However, I would expect, based on what I'm seeing there, looking at the TDI and how they behaved here at the high, this could be the high of the day actually, and drop price, and they could be dropping price from here. But like I said, I'll be staying out because there's no point of interest for me. Remember, high probability over everything on my side. Over to EURUSD. It looks so good, honestly. They gave us one level of drop. That's a beautiful M formation. It took 3 days for them to complete it. Consolidating right there, and it looks like they've already begun their stop hunt. However, I don't have a point of interest from which to trade, so I'll be staying out of this one as well, but I definitely expect them to drop price for another two levels. AUDUSD as well. Finally, I mean, for the most part, price made sense yesterday. I was waiting for a lot of these moves and they finally happened. AUDUSD, I think I can trade it again now because they made it clear that this level 3, and I expect them to continue price down for another two levels or so. Unfortunately, I don't have a point of interest. As you can see, the ADR is below everything else where I'd like to take the trade, so I'm just going to stay out, but I expect them to drop price. It'll actually be interesting to see how FOMC, the interest rate decision, actually affects all of these things. USDCAD, beautiful rise from yesterday. It was quite clean. It wasn't a setup for me. I couldn't take the trade, but it was quite clear that they were going to do so. They hit that low quite a number of times before rising price, and all I can expect now is another two levels of rise for them before they even complete their cycle. However, I don't have a point of interest to trade from, so I'll be staying out of this one. Dollar Swiss franc, quite similar as well, got out of there yesterday. Well, they did it gradually, so it seems like this was very clearly a half a Batman formation, because they didn't come back to this low again, and price has been rising since then, so I expect them to continue there. However, I would be able to take a long position definitely from yesterday's low, so I'll be looking to go long from here. There could be a continuation of the car, especially since they've pinned yesterday's high. I'll just be keeping a lookout on that. But as you know, my preferred setup is always a stop hunt, so we'll see how that develops. I'll monitor this as well, and my alert will be on yesterday's low. And then finally the S&P 500. I would have loved to go short here, but as you can see, well, let me just tell you where they are. They've given me one level of drop, and yesterday as well they kind of continued that move. Nothing really in terms of a huge shift, but for me, let me not say one level of drop. Like, I can say for sure that they're in level 3, so I still expect them to drop price for another two more levels from here. However, when I look at last month's high, which is all would have been a nice place to take the trade from, as you can see, they are not treating that the way I would like. This definitely looks like a stop hunt though, so not that I would take it, but it does look like an interesting move. This actually could be the high of the day, especially if you consider that they came up and hit it again, but didn't. They came and took it, hit it again, but didn't break up, close above it. So this could be the high of the day. We'll see how that develops again. Interest rate decision could help clarify things like that, but nonetheless, I'll be staying out. So as you can see, my only possible trades are with the dollar Swiss franc as well as the Nasdaq. And that is the end of my analysis for today. Again, I hope if you guys found some value, click the link in the description, hit the like button, subscribe, and then click the link in the description, sorry, and then make it a point to join the Telegram channel. Like I said, I give updates as I'm going, so I don't claim to be the best trader in the world, but I definitely know what I'm doing. So just click the link in the description, at least follow with me, and know exactly what we're doing. You can also join the discussion group where we discuss what setups we saw and are looking forward to for the trading day. And until I see you guys in the next video, I hope you have a profitable trading day. Cheers.